Opa! Fala, meus queridos, aqui quem fala é o PV, tudo bom com vocês? Bem-vindos a mais um vídeo. Estamos de volta com Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Então deixa aquele like, se inscreve no canal e bora pro vídeo de hoje. Como prometido, a gente vai encontrar o trapeiro na... Eu esqueci o nome do negócio que fica aqui do lado, mas enfim, já tá de noite, a gente tem que ir lá. Mas antes, eu já entreguei aquele machado que a gente tinha pra entregar. Como eu disse, essas missõezinhas de ferreiro a gente vai fazendo em off, tá? A gente ainda tem a missão principal, o Gambito, ou Gambito do Rei. Preciso ir ao Conselho Municipal convocado por Sigismund para descobrir o que ele está fazendo, mas chegar até o próprio rei não será fácil. Talvez o mestre da cunhagem, Vavak, possa me ajudar. Sei muitas coisas sobre ele que o rei não gostaria de saber, mas eu quero fazer essa tarefa aqui, o escultor sem futuro. Primeiro, e lembrando que a gente tem que esperar e ir fazendo as missões de ferreiro pra chegar no nível 13. Eu atualmente... Deixa eu ver o nível que eu tô. Em jogador... Eu tô com 12. Falta pouco. Mas algumas missõezinhas a gente completa aqui e a gente vai conseguir desbloquear a missão final, eu acho, aqui da Forja. Primeiramente, eu tenho pontos pra utilizar. A gente tem memorável. Uma ideia sem ação é uma ideia... Tá. Mudança na sua reputação para bem ou para mal. Cara, eu acho... Eu vou pegar esse aqui, herói local e poder bélico, tá? Eu acho que o nível máximo do jogo é 30, então a gente tá bem próximo do máximo. Deixa eu ver aqui nos atributos secundários, habilidade, a gente tem um pontinho de equitação. Ataques corpo a corpo a cavalo custarão menos vigor. Na questão do adestramento é o último ponto latir. E erudição também é o último ponto contemplativo. Ok. Combate a gente tem aqui de pontaria. Eu acho... Se tiver montado... Não, eu uso muito pouco. Isso aqui é interessante. A questão dos combos eu não uso muito, né? Mas falta até que pouco pra gente completar tudo. Mas não é muito meu foco, não. Tá. Antes de mais nada, eu quero gastar alguns pontos aqui na nossa ferraria. Já tem um tempo que ela tá nesse estilo. Deixa eu ver. Primeiramente, eu quero começar internamente aqui. Internamente, a gente pode trocar a nossa cama. Aí eu passei pro lado sem querer. Deixa eu ver. Tem alguém cantando do meu lado, velho. Uma do ferreiro. Essa aqui é bem melhor, na verdade. Eu quero verde, né, pra combinar. Florestal... É, eu tô entre essas duas aqui. Acho que eu vou pegar essa aqui. Vamos lá, escada velha. Não tem como mudar. O chifre também não. Tralha inútil que tá nesse canto. A gente pode fazer uma prateleira do escriba. O negócio de vinho vai virar um negócio aqui religioso. Genuflexório. O baú de carvalho. Putz, esse baú de burguês é interessante. Mesa herbalista escura. Ah, ela dá uma melhorada, né? Eu quero com candela... Ah, pô, esse aqui é interessantinha, verde, né? De comerciante. Pia? Uma vela, bota uma vela. Dispensa escura. Dispensa enfeitada. Prateleira... Ah, oh, isso aqui é interessante, hein? Mexer no meu armarinho. Armário da Irmandade, olha só. Oh, mas o pior é que eu achei esse aqui mais bonito, mas... Acho que eu vou pegar esse verde aqui. Ah, eu posso botar lustre. Lustre do ferreiro. Ah, ruína de fogão. Agora a gente pode ter um fogão. Bacana. Sem tinta na parede, a gente ainda não pode. Caraca, velho, vai ficar muito bonitinho. Tá, isso foi internamente, correto? Agora deixa eu ver externamente. Telhado. Meu telhado atualmente é de calcário. Terracota? não queria muito perder a identidade visual verde, não. Cara, não vou mudar o telhado, não. Pô, eu tô achando tão bonitinho, branquinho assim. Talvez eu mude a parte de baixo pra terracota assim. Pra dar uma variada, não sei. A placa eu vou mudar também. Ah, pera aí que agora... Ô, calma aí. Não, pera, esse aqui deu um tchan, hein. Pô, esse aqui fica feio, fica... Ai, invertida? Pô, eu gostei muito disso aqui, mano. Achei que ficou interessante. Agora eu acho que vale a pena trocar o telhado. Pera aí. Acho que agora dá uma compensada em mudar o... Talvez, não? Aqui, ó, pra terracota. E aqui... Mudar pra... Aqui, né? Vai ficar tudo de uma cor só. Moldura da janela larga. Pô, velho, que interessante isso aqui. Mas eu acho que eu vou pegar só esses pontinhos. Planta. Aí. Pô, calma aí. Tá ficando muito bonito. Tá, agora eu quero ver... Aqui, velho. Aqui que eu tô mais interessado em modificar. O poço desmoronado vai virar um pocinho. De maneira. A tina vai continuar sendo a tina. A tina não tem muito o que mudar. O porão desmoronado... Ainda a gente não pode mexer. O pátio enlamaçado. Agora é um pátio de cascalho. Pega. Caminho enlamaçado também de cascalho. Porão antigo. Portão, desculpa. Deixar ele bonito. Abrigo do armeiro. Pega. Agora vou ter um armeiro. E para um fundidor. Ah, aqui acabou, tá? Aqui, cabana da alquimista. Anexo da alquimista. Ah, bonito isso aqui, né? Jardim abandonado. Nossa! Eu posso fazer um estábulo com baia ou estábulo com chiqueiro. Ah, com chiqueiro, né, velho? Resto de madeira vai virar colmeia ou colmeia de vime. Acho mais bonito. Mano, calma aí. Eu fiquei pobre. Lembrando que eu tinha 21 mil, 24 mil dinheiros, que eu nem lembro. Qual é o nome do dinheiro do jogo mesmo? Como é que é o nome do dinheiro do jogo, gente? Acho que é moeda de ouro, né? Enfim, não lembro. Ah, você tá maluco? Olha isso, que o cara mudou muito, deu outra cara. Olha isso. Cara, eu sou muito fã desse negócio de sair construindo, tá ligado? Esse aqui é o do fundidor. Bancada de alquimia desbloqueou, porque aqui do lado é o alquimista, ó. Aqui de cascalho. Não é mais lama. Nossa senhora. Ferro, madeira, kit. Olha só. E querendo ou não, é tudo meu, né? Aqui, ó, pra fazer uma alquimiazinha. Ah, aqui ganhei, tá? Aqui não tem jeito. Aqui não modificou muita coisa, né? Que tem só o defumador. Mas agora a gente tem coisas plantadas de fato, porque a gente tem um alquimista aqui. Assim, a gente não chamou um alquimista de fato, mas eu acho que a gente vai poder recrutar, né? Pelo menos faria sentido. Aqui é pra secar coisa. Estabulinho pros cavalinho. O que tem aqui em cima? Padrão, né? Esse aqui é padrão. Poxa, tem o número 7 entalhado aqui. É um easter egg isso aqui, gente? Como é que é? É um easter egg que eu não peguei? Deixa eu ver meus porquinhos. Ah, agora que eu vi que tem uns negocinhos pendurados aqui. Temos porquinho. Vá pra dentro. Vá pra dentro, porquinho. Vá. Colmeiazinha, que já tem até mel dentro. Bacana. Olha o pocinho. Acho que o poço que não é muito funcional, né? Cara, muito bacana, velho. Muito bacana mesmo. São poucos locais agora que a gente pode dar uma modificada. Obviamente a gente tem que subir o prestígio, né? Pô, mas isso aqui ficou bonito demais. Olha! Ah, ficou muito show, cara. Eu fiquei pobre, né? Tô só com 3.000... É groshens, né? Eu não lembro o nome da moeda do jogo. Mas enfim, eu alcancei o nível 13 nesse meio caminho, tá? Tô quase no 14 já, só comprando coisa pra casa. A questão é, desbloqueou alguma missão? A Magdalena me disse que se eu quiser mesmo consertar o relógio, eu devo primeiro falar com o meirinho de Gutenberg, Andreas Plumel. Ok, Plumel, eu vou falar com você. Mas primeiro eu quero encontrar esse cara. Ele dá à noite na taverna Águia de Ferro. Aonde seria a taverna Águia de Ferro? É essa aqui do lado? Não é, né? Essa aqui é o buraco na parede. Águia de Ferro, é aqui? Não, Todos os Santos. Local para beber. Imperador Carlos. Taverna do Rei Salomão. Ah, é aqui, pô. Sou meio visgo. Ah, é a missão do cara do lado, ó. Vambora. Quero ver se agora vai começar a aparecer missão aí de eu recrutar mais gente pra cá. Pra minha ferraria. Obviamente eu também vou precisar tirar um tempo em off, né, pra dar uma farmada. Se bem que assim, a gente tá meio que no final do jogo, mas ainda vai ter bastante coisa pra comprar pra ferraria e eu tô sem dinheiro, né? Então acho que eu vou ter que tirar um tempo aí, vou despender um tempinho, dando uma pequena visitada aqui nos meus amigos.
Grüß Gott. Was brauchst du, Heinrich?
Entendi nada que você falou, amigo.
What's new in the city?
Nicht viel. If you are looking for some Geschäft...
Tá bom, valeu. O que eu tenho que falar aqui, família?
His name is... Bloody hell. What was it?
Não é o topeira, não é o topeira, não é o topeira.
Something starting with a Z. They say he soaks his prick in rooster blood before every fight, that it gives him
Como é
superhuman...
a característica do cara? Trapeiro, me conte mais. Deve encontrar lá à noite na taverna de Azul. Ele vai estar de chapéu azul.
We'll see about that.
Cara, você tem um chapéu meio azulado, não tem não? Ué. Amigo? Eu não tenho chapéu azul. Será que eu vim muito tarde? Tem ninguém, pô. Arrombar. Não vai estar em local que é pra arrombar, né? Não faria muito sentido, amigo. E abrir essa porta aqui. Opa, desculpa. Peço perdão. Será que eu vim muito tarde? Meio que já são 2 da manhã, né? Tá, deixa eu fazer o seguinte. E você tem chapéu azul, hein?
Excuse me.
Bom. Vamos esperar. Umas 8. O bom é que a gente já vai estar numa taverna, a gente vai poder comer também, se eu lembrar. Eu sou esquecido.
The city council will be convening soon. I better get a move on.
Relaxa, relaxa. É, você é um pastor. Cidadão. Ai, tá trancado aqui? Ah, agora tem gente aqui. Ah, mas não é aqui, é em cima?
Careful.
Ah, é você, trapeira.
My God, what's taking so long?
E aí, mano, beleza?
Excuse me, I'm looking for a man here. They call him the Rag Man?
And what do you want from him?
So you know him? Or are you him?
I won't keep you in suspense. I'm him. I've been waiting for you, Master Blacksmith. I wanted to talk to you about a few things.
What's this about?
You know, setting up that smithy was a good idea. I like when someone has the courage to follow their dreams.
Ah, sabe como é,
The
né?
future belongs to those who believe in their dreams. You just mustn't underestimate the raw reality. You've settled in a quarter full of outcasts and poor folk who haven't been as lucky as you.
I understand. Mole already hinted at something. Are you trying to warn me? Is there some threat?
No, nothing's happened. Not yet.
Not yet.
Look, I know you're trying to please the guild. That's good. But you mustn't forget your neighbors either. As they say, the shirt is closer to the skin than the coat. If you help those poor folk, and I don't mean with coin, but by pulling them out of the shit, they won't give you trouble later. And they might even come to like you. Understand, we're talking about people here who are at rock bottom. But the town belongs to them just as much as to those at the top. And maybe even more.
Ok.
All right, but let's get straight to the point. What do you need?
Me, personally, nothing. A gifted artist has got into trouble, and without our help, it'll crush him. And it would be a damned shame to waste his sculpting talent. If you help him, it will be a fine start to our further cooperation. What do you say?
So tell me, what happened to him?
He was just unlucky. Young Damien is an example of how easily an honest man can slip.
Didn't you say he's an artist?
Yes, he recently came to the city to create a Calvary for the Gutenberg Mint. Truly a beautiful piece. And that's precisely the trouble. He can't finish it. But he also knows if he fails, he'll be reduced to beggary. And desperation leads to desperate acts.
Did he get mixed up with the underworld?
Almost. He wanted to hire old Volf to rob Adam Velvar, with who he was lodging. You see, Velvar has a very pretty wife, who he guards jealously. He accused Damien of seducing her and nearly strangled him. Imagine, the lad had to jump out of the window to get away.
Really?
Luckily, he survived, but he left all his belongings behind. And now, without them, he can't finish his commission.
And did he do it? Did he seduce the woman?
I don't know, but what I do know is that Velvar goes to a dodgy bathhouse girl, so he's hardly one to preach about morals. And Damien surely doesn't deserve to have the suspicions of one jealous husband ruin his promising future.
He should go to confession.
That was the condition I gave him, and he's already fulfilled it. Now it's up to us to get back his things and help him finish the work.
Já sei onde isso vai levar.
What do you suggest?
We'll divide the work. You'll go to Velvar's for Damien's things, and I'll handle the rest.
Am I supposed to steal those things? Don't you have a better thief for that?
But we're not stealing. We're righting a wrong. I can't send in some fool and risk someone getting hurt. No one will suspect you if you talk to Velvar and quietly look around.
Am I to risk my reputation?
Don't worry. I've got good connections. I'll make sure you're covered. Just be careful, no one gets hurt.
All right. I'll help that poor fellow. Sum up what needs to be done?
The townsman Adam Velvar threw the sculptor Damien out of his house, but his tools, and especially his drawings, were left behind. You should find everything on the upper floor of the house, in the large room with windows facing the street. If you manage to get them, bring the things to Mole. He'll know what to do next.
Is that all? Will that be the end of it?
That's up to you. I try to help where it makes sense. You'll have to decide for yourself if it makes sense to you.
And if it does?
Then I'll leave you a message with the innkeeper, and I'll trust I wasn't wrong about you, friend.
Ok, vamos lá. Pega as coisas do escultor. Bom,
I'm sorry?
roubar é uma parada que no jogo, tá? Pelo amor de Deus, vamos entender bem. Eu consigo fazer de uma forma até que bem tranquila. Vamos ver onde tá as coisas desse escultor. Vai dar um loadzinho aqui na direita. Já conheço o jogo. Tá, é ali perto. Eu não vou dar TP porque é muito mais prático pra mim. Eu lembro que quando eu cheguei em Kottenberg, em off, a primeira coisa que eu fiz foi roubar. Eu vou mostrar pra vocês aonde foi. Aqui, ó. O primeiro local que eu roubei foi aquele armeiro ali. Esse armeiro aqui. Ué, não é aqui não? Só que, tipo, no final das contas eu acabei matando eles sem querer. Sem querer não, né? Porque ele me viu. Então eu tive que resolver. Enfim, né? Faz parte. Deixa eu dar meia-noite pra eu entrar e roubar. E mais uma vez, eu saí da taverna e não peguei comida. Muito bacana. Agora...
I won't make it to the council assembly at this rate.
Ih, será que eu tenho tempo pra ir na assembleia? Ai, rapaz, eu vou fazer essa missão aqui, depois eu vou lá, hein? Eu tô aqui meio que adiando essa missão principal, mas pelo visto eu preciso ir, né? Ué. Estranho. A primeira vez não foi, mas a segunda foi. Perfeito. A questão é, aonde estão as coisas? Aonde estariam as coisas, né, do cara? Vai estar no porão, vai? Não tá. Não, burro. Lembrando, sempre feche as portas que você passa, porque senão os NPCs ficam meio chateados. Minha senhora, eu só quero a sua chave, tá? Não quero nem seu dinheiro, não. Caramba, velho, cadê? O que o meu cachorro tá fazendo aqui dentro, mano? Ah, no quarto do casal não tá. Oh. Ah, era pra estar por aqui, né? Nice. Querendo ou não, deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa interessante pra eu roubar aqui, já que eu já tô aqui. Vinho. Acho que nada que vale a pena. Nice. Roubado com sucesso. Agora eu tenho que... Cadê o topeira? Porra, topeira tá longe, hein?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Good day.
Good day. Na verdade, good night, né? Seria o correto. Licença, senhora. Ele tá embaixo, perdão, senhora.
I'm sorry.
Ah, aqui, topeira.
Greetings, my friend.
I brought the sculptor's tools and sketches for Damien.
Damn, you're good. And you even know the lad tried to rob me?
No, I didn't know.
He was damn lucky I didn't break his...
Then he wouldn't be sculpted.
Yeah. But he's a good lad.
My pleasure. Here are his sketches, and I also found some sculptor's tools there. There was also some coin, and this...
Damn, blacksmith. You're a proper honest man. All respect. You can help someone in need. I value that, and I certain the locals will hear...
Thanks. Did the...
Not yet, but I'll let you know when something comes up.
Perfeito.
My friend.
Missãozinha de ferreiro, né? Ajudar a vizinhança. Tá bonito, tá bonito. Vamos agora fazer a missão principal, rapaziada. Porque eu tô com medo da gente passar muito tempo. E essa missão principal, ela simplesmente, né? Desaparecer. Então... Também tem que falar com o Meirinho, mas isso aqui a gente pode domar o nosso próprio tempo. Vamos correr. Tem que falar com o Vavak pra saber como é que eu vou me infiltrar. Espero que dê tempo, porque senão eu vou ficar muito chateado de não ter começado pela missão principal.
God be with you.
Oh, fica com Deus, meu irmão.
I'm going to see the Mint Master. Any fool could say that.
Don't delay me.
Suit yourself. But I'm warning you.
Mestre da cunhagem, cadê você? E aí, guarda? Com licença aqui, viu? Ah, é mais em cima? Tá. Eita, o príncipe tá dormindo. Ah. Não consigo roubar ele.
See you again.
You have the gall to show me your face again? Ah,
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
you've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the city council assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Isso aí mesmo.
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king?
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
Well, I just want to climb the social ladder a bit. Nothing wrong with that, is there?
And could you not choose a different occasion for that?
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right. Maybe we can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business together.
Ok.
And how about a few groschen to seal our fruitful relationship?
You're worse than a horse dealer. Have it your way, then. You can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
Qual o nome dele?
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Or do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Ok. Preciso da documentação, preciso dessa roupa.
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that Tin Hen.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is Zum Eisernen Adler.
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both...
Tá bom. Cala a boca, vá. Obtenha o certificado do garçom do rei e obtenha as roupas do garçom do rei. Cara, eu acho que a gente pode fazer isso simplesmente só se infiltrando lá, tá? À noite eu consigo fazer isso numa boa.
I should eat something.
Relaxa, Henry, você já vai comer. Nesse local você vai ser garçom. Então o que você mais vai ter contato vai ser comida. Eu tô correndo, mas eu não posso simplesmente dar um TPzão, não? Porra, posso mesmo, hein? Sempre o load, padrão. Vamos lá. De forma geral, eu preciso me infiltrar, né? Preciso certificado, caso contrário, aparecer um banquete com garçom não é uma tarefa simples. Vou precisar da roupa que Franta Kuldan mandou o alfaiate Schneider fazer. Você também sabe que conseguiu alfaiate no mercado durante o dia, não adianta procurar lá à noite. Legal.
Have you got those clothes for me?
Here they are. The best fabric. The finest work. I nearly left my fingers on them.
Como é que eu posso dizer isso, né? Amigo, tudo bem?
Greetings. I'd like to...
Surely you can wait a while. I have a customer here. Here you are. The finest fabric. Intricate work. You won't find the likes anywhere else in this town.
No more than I'd expect after the amount they cost. Thanks. I'll gladly recommend you if anyone asks. And you impatient fella, what was it you wanted?
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a plot against him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it, so I have to be incognito. See?
I see. All right, then. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Claro, pô.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You better not.
Ok, apresente-se para o serviço. Bom, vamos lá, né? Eu preciso vestir isso aqui. Preciso vestir isso aqui. E isso aqui. Só isso, né? O carisma deu uma diminuída, não vou negar, viu? Eu não gostei muito disso, não. Apresente-se para o serviço, vamos lá. Meu personagem tá com fome, ele tá roncando demais. Nem vale a pena roubar esse local aqui, porque é um local meio pobrinho da cidade. Chefe, cheguei pro serviço, chefe, cheguei pro serviço. Chefe, cheguei pro serviço. Chefe, cheguei pro serviço.
All decent Christians are asleep at this hour.
Chefe, cheguei pro serviço. Chefe, cheguei pro serviço. Não? Não, eu espero, né? Esperar clarear o dia. Ok. Oh, porra. O chefe foi pro outro canto. Hey. Não vou entrar aqui não, hein.
Franta Cooldown sent me.
Franta's not coming.
He got as drunk as a lord.
I might have expected. Once, he turned up with a hangover, and as soon as he smelt wine, he threw up all over the chapel door. I told him if that ever happened again, he was for the boot. Oh, well, you'll have to take his place for today. I've no time to find someone else. We can't be without a waiter here when the king himself. So, let's have you got Franta's certificate?
Yes, sir.
Here it is.
Everything. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. You can put your steel aside in front of the council chamber, along with your others. You don't want to be dragging a load if you're running around What is that? Go and get it laundered and get...
I feel quite hungry.
Ô, meu senhor, eu imaginei você reclamar do sangue. Pera aí. Pronto.
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you then. You've got a waiter's, a tunic. You can put your You don't want to be dragging everything as it should be. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice.
I should certainly hope not.
Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner. In short, behave as if you're not. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take white Takaib or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarzhitz stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
To stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me something?
Correct. The councillors have a lot to discuss, and they certainly don't need any interruptions. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ear...
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
Senhor, capitão.
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder, but you'll manage it, right?
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
A questão é, eu vou estar sem arma. Perigoso. Muito perigoso. Servir vinho. Pedidos. O cliente vai pedir vinho branco de tocage ou tinto do monastério, chamando você, erguendo a mão. Se tiver alguma dúvida, você pode pedir para repetir o pedido. Na mesa no canto do cômodo, você encontrará 2 jarras de vinho. Pegue a que um dos clientes pediu e caminhe até a mesa com ela. O diálogo ativará a opção de servir vinho para ele. Após servir o cliente, você pode devolver a jarra ou esperar para ver se o próximo cliente deseja o mesmo. Cuidado para não deixar o cliente esperar demais ou servir um vinho que ele não pediu. Não serão tolerados atrasos ou erros frequentes. O branco é o de tocage e o tinto do monastério.
Weapons. Unverzüglich. Our current Waffenarsenal is a joke, and on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
Caixa de vinho tinto.
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher.
Come now, waiter. I want it red.
Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
I apologize, sir.
What are you implying?
Which one?
Red.
All I'm saying is that they had him, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. Herr König surely knows this too.
Thank you, waiter. You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are Hauptritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves.
Ninguém mais pediu nada.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly?
I'd like some monastery wine. Refill my cup, boy.
O vinho do monastério é o vermelho ainda.
His army will not be
O tinto é daquele outro lugar.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris.
Peguei o jeito, hein?
Can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our army.
Bom, aqui tem
The king is surely aware of it as well.
4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
This town will rise against.
Alguém pediu tacagem, peraí.
Take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Hauptritter to wreak havoc all around?
Sir?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm
Ok,
afraid
já fomos 2 vinhos tintos e um vinho branco.
we shall wait and see what His Majesty
Eu
thinks.
devo ter que servir mais umas 2, 3 pessoas
Hungry I could eat a horse.
até o rei chegar.
To report to the Honourable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
Come here, friend, and bring that red with you.
The same thing.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current
Eu não
baths
posso servir pra ele.
fall far short of
Where's
covering
that
all the
swit
citizens'
who
needs.
pours the wine?
I'd like to oblige.
I
but
wanted
you're
red.
out.
Do you see that?
And Adam's old
Even the
ones.
waiter's
But I
having
hear
a laugh
the
at
hopping
us.
bats are more of a pigsty.
Nossa, eu servi pra ele uma vez, né? Dei mole.
Quality went downhill at Adams, too.
What? Pray tell. I thought
Your
you
wife,
were a
Master
frequent
Bailiff.
customer there. Or has he grown tired of pampering you for free?
It's not about me at all.
Pois não.
Our
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Ok.
I can't. I'm supposed to serve the lords.
You're supposed to do what you're told. But suit yourself. I'll go and get it myself after the assembly.
You know what?
So what? Going to the baths is
Like
neither
some
a
white.
civic duty nor...
Vinho branco, chefe.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the baths. Unless the Lord wishes to punish the
Ah,
wicked
demora o quê, rapaz?
going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
Será que eu deveria...
Waste of time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at
Pour
all.
me some wine.
If you finally admit that it's a trifle,
I'd
we wouldn't
like
have
to
to keep
oblige,
coming back
but
to it.
I'm not
A
allowed.
trifle. Do
You
you
can
ever
keep
walk
that
the streets
slop.
here?
I'm
Sewage,
the biggest
rats,
wine connoisseur
slop,
in
rubbish.
town.
Eu não vou dar vinho pra esse cara.
Citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up.
What nonsense! Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words
Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. O vermelho mais certo, tá. Administrador da Câmara. Tá. Não diz nada sobre aquele cara ali.
Let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way.
No, Haven.
At least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely
I fancy
hates
some
him.
Tokai.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well,
Aqui, chefe.
I'm not sure what you're implying.
Horse shit! You know
Haven't we
full
met
well. Everybody knows. He wiped the floor with you.
Compose
That'd be the
yourself,
son of
Adam,
Babak's
and
cook.
stop drinking. The king might come any time now.
That's right. Let's not burden the anointed monarch with such...
Me?
Não deu tempo de responder, não.
Me? I beg your pardon. I demand that you...
Waiter!
pour me
Franz,
red
please
wine.
continue.
Ok, ok.
Speaking about the Rutard incident, you were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small mishap.
Aqui, meu querido.
We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving
Thank
me.
you, waiter.
Are you
Nada.
defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone
waiter,
in the city
pour me
gossiped
some
about
Tokai.
it.
Senhor Jerome.
I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated.
Ok, meu querido.
I don't
Sorry.
think Ruthard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough
Well,
not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
E acho que agora o rei vai entrar, hein?
Things have got out of order in the town.
Ou não.
Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. I could understand it with mercenaries, students,
I'd like some
other
monastery
scum of all
wine.
kinds, but
Refill
city
my cup,
councillors-
boy.
Be specific, Forsooker.
Claro, Vavak.
Maybe one of us.
Ah, and look who spoke first.
First of all,
Don't
it
hang
wasn't
around
a
me.
duel.
Vanish, you hear me?
Supposed to be an honorable combat. And I didn't even take part in it.
And that's the only reason you're still here on the council and not in the pillory.
If you want to blame somebody, you should point the finger at the youngster here who's...
Excuse me?
Ah, never mind.
I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword fighting school brought this custom to us. It's now run by the German Menhard. Who knows who that fellow?
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
All right. I'll get them.
I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But why?
Because I'm bored. And because I...
They're apparently settling accounts their own way. We'll soon be the laughing stock of the whole town.
You can rest assured the whole town
That
is
was easy
already
enough.
laughing at
And he
us
wanted me to
all
count
day
the
long.
winged figures.
So what if they have one more reason?
My words exactly. The town council is squabbling constantly at the emperor.
Asas, uma, duas,
And you
3, 4, 5, 6. Vamos ver contando isso. 7, 8, 9, 10,
Complains over a beer,
11,
out of customers.
12,
We'll
13.
never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
13? Sei lá, velho. Vou roubar uma vela, né, família? Aqui, meu querido.
So, let's see...
I found your gloves, sir.
Really? And did you count those winged figures?
Cara, eu contei 13.
I counted 16, sir.
And did you count all the monsters and animals?
Oh, I thought you meant only the angels.
Go back to serving wine, blockhead.
The eternal dispute over the cathedrals.
Cara, otário, velho.
Building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers. Right under
I'll have
our
a cup
noses.
of white.
It's just a village with the
Ô,
monastery.
meu pai, tá bom.
They are going to Mockerol mining city.
Quem é que falou comigo?
Build faster. Hire more craftsmen. Start with night shifts.
Because those so-called craftsmen are a band of parasites.
You, lad.
You pay
You
them,
look familiar
they
to
come
me.
late, or
Have we
report
met?
sick, and if they do come, they're worse
Well,
as
naturally.
shit, and you have to
I
pay
go to your
someone
tavern
else
almost
to
every
put
day.
it right.
Really?
It's
Then you must have decent wages to be able to visit the best tavern in town regularly.
Adam, don't interrupt
Obrigado, né?
meetings with your drunken ranting, even if you are in the right. And as for you, Endelin, haven't you noticed there's a war going on?
A vossa licença?
Experts from far off supposed to work in the city.
Eu vou levar o vinho branco, meu príncipe.
Besides, I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you?
Ah, tem que servir pra quem? Servir pra quem?
For instance, that you'd like to have your altar there.
So what if I would? Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
I see you come up in the world. From a bathhouse boy to a waiter, you'll go a long way.
The swordsmith dares to insult
One day
me.
I'll be the bailiff here. Wait and see.
Excuse me.
You're a merry soul,
buy
lad.
yourself an
I
altar
like
in
that.
the cathedral, just like you bought yourself.
Fazendo amizade, tô fazendo amizade, hein?
I acquired my seat for the services our guild provides.
Esses caras também não calam a boca, hein?
Provides to the crown. Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army.
Tá bom, pegar vinho branco pra você, Andrew.
Defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Opbrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course.
People from
the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Are you deaf or something?
Sorry.
Why? White.
Because it has all been sorted
Thank you, waiter.
Not long
De nada, de nada.
raided and threw them all.
Eu vou ter que ficar nessa brincadeira até que quando, mano?
I'd forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
Ah, obrigado. Chegou o rei, hein?
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Vamos ver como é que é esse rei Sigismund. Isso é ruim, vai reconhecer ele.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Nossa, que fofinho. E o cara por que ele não me reconheceu? Tipo, ele me reconheceu naquele momento na fortaleza de Habors. Será que vai ser a cena do começo do jogo? Vamos jogar com ele agora.
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject. How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say?
You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
Okay.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
De fato, vamos fazer isso então. Essa parada da gente ficar trocando pro Godwin é interessante no final das contas. Bom, deixa eu ver. Enquanto ele na verdade tem muita missão pra fazer, né? Eu preciso do Henry especificamente pra fazer isso aqui. Mas de forma geral, Godwin finalmente teve a oportunidade de conhecer o Barão Brabant, que era companheiro de prisão do Lord Capon. Capon sugeriu a Godwin que tentasse receber representação no menor judaica. Tá. Vamos falar com algumas pessoas por aí, velho. Caraca, ó, Margrave tá aqui. Ó, o Brabant aqui.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin, a friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off. How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
C'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Kuttenberg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
So, be so kind as to enlighten me.
When they broke through the defense, I ended up in captivity. It was only due to my acquaintances in a court that I escaped execution.
Oh? I thought it was Henry who saved your neck.
My neck was not at risk in Malashov. I may have still been a prisoner with my personal freedom restricted, but they never broke my spirit.
You say you're a poet? How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood. And besides, few here would understand me.
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome. A pleasant fellow.
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
É, não sei se eu confio no Brabante, não, mas... Noble... Não, o Rutar está aqui, o Othering está aqui... Quem mais importante está aqui? A Ana, Nobre... Rabino, Samuel... E aí, Rabino?
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians represent... I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Gutenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare?
Tá.
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend. The situation in the town and the king. You have men and weapons.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we...
Everything in good time, Samuel.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is...
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could...
You remind me of my young friend Henry.
Henry? That messenger of Radzik Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. We did not get off to a very good start.
Sim, eu lembro de você.
I reckon the two of you would hit it off. He's reliable. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Scarlet's?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world.
Irmão.
Sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one.
And that was all for the best.
Why? You should have taken care of me.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him.
A person can't choose their parents.
Enough. I'd rather have it...
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Good health.
L'chaim.
E dá-lhe bebida. Estreitei laços aqui. Eu não lembro qual missão específica esse Samuel estava envolvida com o Henry, mas eu lembro de ter encontrado com ele. Ah, aquele cara ali tá de sacanagem.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Aquele NPC lá atrás, suspeito.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
I'm not going to die.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
É só peixe grande nessa sala, tá?
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
Olha, irmão.
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to Hungary all the sooner. At a gallop.
Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths.
NPC bugado.
Also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Hamann Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those three on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome, because it would mean slow but certain defeat for all of us.
Why me, of all people?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You know how to talk, and you're not just out for your own good. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. That's why I know I can count on you both. There aren't many like you two left.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
That's okay.
Botchek of Kunstadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
Okay, e a Aninha?
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What was his name?
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of a...
A male affair? So far, Godwins, Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow. But don't trust appearances. She's got claws.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her...
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows that there are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most, and that it was thanks to her.
Eita.
I'll get on it then.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Success to our plans.
Dale. Bom, obtém o apoio de Ana, obtém o apoio de Hamann. E de Botchek. A Ana... Ah, é o Hans que tá aqui.
Everything all right?
I can't wait for it to end.
I reckon you'd have to be pretty brave to
Or pretty pissed off. We will leave as soon as we can. Anyway, all of these worthy gentlemen.
Would you tell me something about your community?
What can I tell you? It was never exactly glorious. And now it's...
Surely it won't be that bad.
There are many fools who would rather take out their... in times of
Oi, Ana.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like...
Margrave Job's plan has some gaps, milady. We need
to muster an army that Margaret...
Christ!
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money. Although, between the two of us...
Hit the nail on the head again.
I am rarely mistaken.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food.
Then you're in the right place.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. So, to the point.
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to...
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And...
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you...
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has some...
Who's that?
Harmon Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the one...
Ah.
All right, I'll help you.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags. Bring them to me, and put these there instead. But watch yourself. Odorin.
Obtenha o apoio de Ana. Troca os documentos nos alforjes. Vamos lá. Como é que eu desço daqui? Guarda. Guarda. Guarda, acho que eu vim pelo lugar errado, você acredita? Meu Deus, quanto cavalo.
Greetings.
Aren't you a bit bored?
What's your problem? The horses are fed and watered.
God forbid. But standing...
Not really.
I left something...
Is that so?
Oh, just a wee gift for Lord...
The younger or the elder?
Do you think there are two lords of Rabosh?
All right, all right.
Cadê? Obtenha o apoio de Ana. Muito obrigado, viu, meu compadre?
Like my ward, who I can't leave unattended for a few days without him damn near getting executed.
Está aqui embaixo.
Oh, go easy.
E aí, rapaziada?
Godwin, we didn't have much time for conversation on the way here.
With pleasure, sir. As it happens, what are you expecting from today's gathering, my lord?
Well, I have no great expectations. But, all going well, we may be able to establish some joint steps towards the future. As long as we proceed without prior agreement and mutual support, we will be very unlikely to achieve any progress.
I couldn't help but notice your son has a bit of a talent for getting into trouble.
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble...
Wise words. Still, Henry's come
You know, I am. And Martin would also be glad.
May God grant him eternal... Where did you leave Sir Divish? Surely he's not...
Haven't you heard? Lady Stephanie is with child. No one even imagined Divish would produce an heir at his age.
As they say.
Godwin.
Well, it could be a miracle.
Cara, vocês acreditam que eu nem tinha lembrado do Divish?
May I have a word with you, sir?
You? Anytime. Unlike this pack of
have you got something against the Kuttenberg nobles?
Their forefathers lived up to their ears in dung. But thanks to the royal mines, they were born with silver, and they think that can turn their blood.
But surely they're not all like that.
Allies or not, someone ought...
Young Lord Capon is finally...
He got a harsh lesson. But at least he might remember to lay off that tomfoolery. But if not, war will...
Do you think there's really going to be a war? I mean, a proper one.
I sincerely hope so. Whoever sits around...
Okay.
What do you think about Jobst?
Are you testing me? Jobst called this assembly...
To turn out well for whose... Some are up to their elbows in silver and blood, so others can live in freedom.
Better make sure you're among the latter, then. And in the meanwhile, help the former to keep their losses to a minimum.
Tá coçando aí, meu amigo. Ah, o diabo seco esse cara aqui. Eu lembro dele. Cheio de guardinha. Bom, vou voltar pro meu serviço aqui, rapaziada.
So much to do.
Legal. Ih, tem uma convidada aqui. Nobre, nobre. Xisca tá aqui.
You seem a bit out of sorts. Anything wrong?
Oh, these grand aristocratic assemblies are nothing for me. I'd be happier if they just told me in the morning how it all went, what my...
But then you'd miss all the
Oh, and have you heard anything interesting here?
A lot of people think the wealthy weather out of fear.
Well, that's to be expected. As long as Sigismund had...
Well, at least there's a few
Sigismund confiscated his castle and half his estates, not to mention that his son was killed.
Let's hope young Lord Capon manages to stay free for a while longer.
That's one thing you can always count on him for.
God forbid.
In that case, it'll be up to you. I'm sure you wouldn't leave him to discuss.
It seems Liechtenstein's looking for allies.
And how's he gonna do it? Didn't you see them all fight?
Well, different approaches work.
The only approach that'll work with Sigismund is open resistance.
Meu querido Wojciech.
Sir Wojciech, I need to speak.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along. Jobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes.
On the contrary, I've come...
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms?
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. Only in order to get them, we need...
You've got my attention, but...
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security.
Of course.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord... I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be...
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong...
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable...
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be...
How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster.
He may be young. He's got battle experience. And when he gets the...
If he gets it. Right now, Hunnish lords over Rat. On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a... Maybe it's not...
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. If he agrees, I'll be...
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save...
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice.
Ah, não acho isso certo não, cara. Não achei muito certo isso não. Não sei se eu vou fazer isso não, hein. Calma aí, eu me perdi.
I've got those papers from...
Quiet!
Lady, with all the clamor going, here they are. You're welcome.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal.
Thank you, noble.
Yes, quite. But let's...
How could I refuse a toast?
And to the success of...
Documentos reais. On Lord Capon.
I've got some good news.
The bad news is there's hardly any female. There's some old bat standing there with two young girls, so at least...
You're going to get married.
Is she at least pretty?
I don't know.
You're really a barrel of... No.
To your health.
Eu tô ficando meio baby. Ainda tá faltando alguém. My grave. Cara, eu já falei. Ordering.
I'd like to check your horses out.
Ha, even better. But
And you might not believe your eye.
well,
We haven't.
I wanted to...
you wanted to apologize for crashing into my home with...
I want to have a word with old.
Well, I'm having a word...
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation?
Is that your...
Unfortunately.
I came with a delegation from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheat. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked. And then I find out he's settled in, but he took his boozing and whoring along with him.
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face?
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice. Better to be a priest than...
How dare...
You're as shit a father as I am a son. We've got nothing to blame each other for. And now let me speak to all...
You're dishonoring your home.
I can't dishonor someone who has no...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults.
We've never met. And we have no cause...
You've got no other option.
Gentlemen, I can have a word in private with Lord Odorin.
Out of the question. This uncouth... And he's got plenty to learn from Christopher. By God's grace,
You want satisfaction? You suit yourself, then. We'll fight.
After you.
Well, that's that. Now, where were we?
Shouldn't we rather...
No, Christopher...
Vamos acabar com a raça esse cara.
We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an
Ah, mas eu tô meio enferrujado, mas vamos ver.
Stay back.
Look in my eyes, not at my sword.
É, irmãozinho.
Enough. That will do.
Easy.
My God. Father always said you were a good-for-nothing booze.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the... And you ought to know yourself.
Aye. Well...
So Father would be only he'll never be satisfied.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least...
Not at all. When I was 6 years old, I felt he wouldn't talk to me for a week because
The first time he took me hunting, he let me...
Only 3 days?
I always wondered who you were.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled, but now I have a chance to...
And that's why you want to...
Ok.
I've got to get him on our side.
Aren't we all on the same side?
Maybe everyone's saying that.
After your encounter with Father... Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you...
What else can I do?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you...
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait...
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of...
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal...
I expect Alder's not the...
You got that?
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no...
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Engraçado que, tipo assim, o pai dele estar vivo é muito estranho, porque o Godwin já é velho pra cacete. Ah, já consegui apoio de várias pessoas, tá faltando apoio só mais de um. E está aqui embaixo.
Mind where you're going.
Ah, tava fora. Mas quem é que é? É Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
Young Lord Capon is going to get married.
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'm not going to support...
You misunderstood my meaning. I mean, with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward?
With the niece of Sir Butchek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name...
Butchek of... Godwin, you conniving...
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to...
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the rat ape.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a...
Forget it. Soon I'll be... Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself.
Ok.
Cheers!
Cheers to you!
Tomei bebinho, tomei bebinho. Tá faltando quem? Obter apoio de Bostek. Surpreendentemente, Hanush não só tocou em um fio de cabelo da cabeça de Godwin, não que ele tenha muito, como até elogiou por encontrar um aliado poderoso e uma noiva rica para o Lord Capon. Restava apenas dar a boa notícia para Bostek. Fala, Bostek.
Sir Butchek, you need...
So Hanush agreed?
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my...
Thank you, Lord of Kunstadt.
Enough formality.
Cheers to the beautiful lady.
Here's to a good...
Eu tô bebendo. Fale com Liechtenstein sobre apoio que eu consegui.
I'm still hoping it works out. We've walked
Liechtenstein.
clear plan.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion.
Is this supposed to be your secret?
Like I said, miracles happen. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heaven.
This is going to be a long story. I could use...
Medicine? Tomara que esse cara não me traia, porque senão eu vou ficar muito chateado.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Carinha dele. Ele vai desmaiar, cara.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Coitadinho dele, cara. Ele tá meio catatônico, né? Ele tá... Enquanto isso, na Câmara Municipal... Ih, voltamos, hein? Voltamos. Estamos de volta. Aqui eu continuo servindo vinho, né?
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wencesla's side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools, the lot of them.
How dare you?
Some of you are even swelling right here in the city council meeting. This is unbelievable.
Remove this swill pot from the hall immediately.
I'm telling the truth. This whole council is a farce. The whole city knows it.
Lord of Zarzhets, your insolence just cost you your place on the council, and a month in the dungeon.
But...
Hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the pillory for a while, bailiff.
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over, Your Majesty.
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else.
Ok.
The council is dismissed.
Tô achando estranho esse cara não ter me...
Don't go anywhere, boy.
Não ter me...
Be so kind and remain here.
Me deletado. Delatado.
The throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly, we have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good
Ah, que isso, rei? Tá de boa.
If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously.
Acho que eu servi o certo.
Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire. As soon as you get the chance.
Acho que ele gostou.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt.
Bebe, meu rei, bebe. Podia colocar um veneninho, né?
And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
Podia colocar um veneninho aqui. E acabar rapidinho.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the council was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Raposh. Alderin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Oderin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is.
Ah bon.
Quickly. If Raposh falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Ok,
Not so
botei
fast,
o branco.
friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Aquela noite na fortaleza de Rabosh. Eu acho que tá chegando parte do início do jogo lá, do Lord Captain. Já vou entrar numa cutscene. Oh meu Deus.
Did he say that Lord Kunstadt was going with them?
Now we close our doors for the evening. People here know what to do.
How'd you like our wine, chef?
The art of winemaking has a long trade. Recipes are passed on from I myself was Pratt, even the French royal. The king himself had.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out.
Best barrel? This wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary. Give me 100.
Comemore com os convidados. Os guardas estão bebendo, mas... Ei.
Godwin! Have you...
You need...
I'd like to drink a toast with you. So, to bright touching. Come now.
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Well, maybe once.
See now. Only there's nothing to fuck.
Like a slice of...
Well, get something.
His lordship is so unsteady on it.
To hell with that keg slop. I had my eye on him all evening and left the rest of us to drink cheap drink.
You can bet on it.
I don't doubt it.
Tá bom. Olha, o Liechtenstein encontra uma jarra de vinho. É vinho. Mas encontrar uma jarra de vinho meio bêbado vai ser meio difícil. Rapaziada, tem uma jarra de vinho por aqui? Até tem, mas eu não consigo pegar.
You already said that.
Let's drink and be merry. What do you say? Good health.
A rota não, rapaziada. Rota de educação.
I still can't wait for that.
Olha o Hans aqui. Eita, eu tô bebinho, velho. Tô trêbado.
They're trying to agree on something they won't remember in the morning.
Sorry.
From cleaning up this...
I've come to rescue...
Really?
Well...
Of course. Do you play dice?
You mean...
You strip if you like. Either way, you'll...
I'll give that a minute.
Not up to it? Look, if you want a bit of fun, go and see Dasha.
I need help with something. I mean the ones with the really good one.
And you're one of those.
I should say so.
And anyway, I don't know nothing about no wine. Try asking my mom.
Tá bom. Oi, senhora.
Sorry,
What do you think? A fortress full of hungry men.
I haven't eaten so well.
He didn't have to choose me. My old ma spent her whole life...
Wait, you...
It's been a long time since I was afraid you'll forgot.
You haven't changed at all.
But I have. And you've changed too.
No.
Not at all. The year...
And how have you been all this time?
Not really. I also got married. And soon I had my little Elishka. Young Sir Christopher used to come and play with her sometime.
Tell me more about it.
She's a big girl now.
Well, aren't you worried about her?
Even as a little girl, she used to beat up the boys in the village.
And your husband?
Kuba. He died when Elishka...
God grant him eternal... Why don't we go somewhere together and...
You really haven't changed. You ought go and have a drink and stop chasing girls.
Where might I find the really...
Why?
It's not for me.
Aha. If it's Lord Odorin's best.
O Godwin tá atacante. O Godwin tá atacante.
He'll shit himself and run back to Hungary. And why would he do that? If he was...
Cheio de nobre. Vamos pra adega. Adega. Cadê o vinho? Cadê o vinho? Cadê o vinho? Eu quero vinho. Pegar a branca? Eu vou pegar a vermelha.
The red'll be good, I hope. Everybody likes a drop of white.
Todo mundo gosta de vinho branco. Vamos levar o vinho branco pra ele então.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. He wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies on the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Vai lutar é bêbado mesmo. Vambora. Vambora que vai dar bom. Ah, nem tô mais bêbado.
Jesus! Just surrounded Christopher. He can't make it
Goes in the bucket, you shit! He knows how to sort
Now
you're mine!
He's had it!
smash his face pieces.
He's nearly got
You're almost dead. That's right.
Boa.
Horses out.
Eu acho que todo mundo morreu, gente. Eu tentei. Fiz o que pude. Ó o Henry voltando. Agora eu vou mudar pro Henry, vambora. Segura. Armadura, eu vou voltar pra minha roupa padrão, tá? Voltar pra minha roupinha padrão. O pior é que eu não lembro o que eu usava de roupa. Agora que eu complicou. O que eu usava de roupa, gente? Caramba, era isso aqui. Era isso aqui só, né? O pior é que tá faltando roupa, eu acho, sei lá. Enfim, depois eu vejo isso. Deixa eu entrar pro meu modo de combate. Vai ajudar os seus amigos. Ah, seus amigos, que fofo.
Fucking horse. Show what you made.
É, mas hein.
Taste my steel!
I'm a couple. Morre, cara.
Mercy! I surrender! You got him!
Woo!
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me.
Did my eyes deceive me?
Henry! Godwin!
How did you get... Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright? Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Oder and Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Conrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs. What about my father? And Hannes?
They left with Jobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but Not everyone was so
Quem
lucky.
que morreu?
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
Anna of Waldstein.
Ah.
She didn't stand a chance against those butchers. May she rest in peace.
She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they almost killed my brother.
But only almost. Good work.
What do you mean, almost? What happened?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing it. For nothing.
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally.
Oh, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchick's a...
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway.
Where did they go? Back to Rattay?
They've got to raise an army for us.
So we have a plan to counter Sigurd.
But, as you can see, our allies are...
I'll gladly plead dead.
Be so kind. And don't...
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's...
You knew he was coming.
He wanted Odorin. He probably had no idea they'd find most...
I bet he couldn't believe it.
And Sigismund will be moving at a gallop. We have to be really careful now.
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for your...
If I survive the journey... Oh, God.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillor, that is...
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to...
Maybe Samuel will figure something out.
He's here too.
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should...
Anyway, we've got work to do.
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first.
Ok. Caraca, velho, a Aninha morreu, mano. Não, já que eu tô aqui, né? Pegar só o que vale um dinheirinho. Essas espadas militares eu acho que vale a pena serem pegas. Só pra revenda mesmo. Bota lá na nossa forja, né? Oh, o nobre morreu, ó. Caraca, velho. Oh, isso aqui é bom pegar, hein? Oh, tem uns itenzinhos bacanas aqui pra pegar. Cavalo, velho. O cavalo foi de arrasta. Martelo de guerra não vale muito dinheiro, então não vou nem pegar. Não vou perder meu tempo pegando coisa barata. Só as espadinhas mesmo, que eu acho que as espadinhas saem mais, né? Pega. Pega. Cadê o corpinho da Ana? Ah, esses agressores eles estavam vestidos em bem meia bomba, né? Gente, cadê a Ana, velho? Ah lá, tia cachorro. Ana, guarda. Matilda, velho, morreu.
What will happen to his lordship now? And to us?
We have to take care of young Sir Christopher and hope his father comes back soon.
Yes. The best thing we can do...
Meu amigo.
What if the old lord doesn't come back?
Peguei essa massa aqui, pode ser legal pra vender.
Jobst finds out about this.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked up... They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry...
Tá.
Von Owlet surprised even Sigismund with that.
Well, they killed Lady Anna of Volstein.
And they captured... without them, we can hardly get the bird.
We'll figure out a way to help.
But how?
Get a grip.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, nevertheless, I have to...
Actually, at Sigismund's council...
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and war.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. You'll be more useful if you stay here. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel.
Continuação e licenciar sobre a ameaça. Ô, guarda! Rapaz. Tem um lugarzinho melhor pra você ficar, não, meu príncipe? Não?
What do you make of this brab?
He's unquestionably a remark. He rambles on a lot, though. Although it was better than being stuck there alone. Otherwise, he seems to me like if a little obsessed with wealth.
I agree. And he's got a score to settle with.
He certainly had.
What happened when von Burgos?
It was a dreadful journey. It was a bit better in Malashov.
Did anything happen?
No. But it took ages to get to I was traveling with von Owlet's They treated my wounds a bit, but I was still in a really bad...
What did they do with you?
Nothing much. They took care of my wounds, and then... But they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Only I almost went mad from being crap.
Well, what was the problem with the raid?
That I couldn't get out of there. I was... It's just that since Nabokov, when they shot... Actually, I never...
Ele meio que desenvolveu uma claustrofobia pós-trauma, né?
What did von Burgos want from you?
Just the usual courtesies. The captivity, they behaved fairly respectfully about Radzig and Hanush and especially Jobst.
But the main thing is...
Indeed.
What will happen to his
Vambora.
lord now? And to us?
Podem tá rezando. E aí, diabo? Não, que vamos lutar o quê, porra? Tá maluco? Era lutar depois de... O que aconteceu?
I don't think they heard you in the courtyard.
I'm not saying it was someone from here.
It's easy for you to reveal.
Cara, eu juro que eu escutei um gato miando. Nossa, chegou aqui em cima a luta.
He should. He was covered in
Acho que o nobre tá voando, gente. Vou roubar, né? Dacha.
The community.
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. Just tell him.
What did you talk about?
We talked about your stepfather.
Why?
It's true, I did not. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What?
Yes, his son.
Why are you even telling me this?
I thought you would want to know.
I know what it's like. My real father rejected me too.
You know, all my life, I thought if I did, but now that I know, I will never see him.
I can tell you about him if you want. This is not the end. We have to go to Sigismund or the confiscation of the property of people.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
Do you think it's really going to be that bad?
Wake up, Henry. They would pillage their own neighbors if they could.
This is what we were afraid of. We need to get back into the city. Will you come with us, Henry?
I'll come. And Lichtenstein.
Very well.
Mas isso vai ficar pro próximo episódio.
I'll be back soon.
Hurry up. Please. Did I not tell you we should not come?
Bom, rapaziada, no próximo episódio a gente vai direto pro bairro Judeus pra ver se a gente vai conseguir ajudar de alguma forma ou vai ser só mais um massacre. Mas é isso. Obrigado por quem acompanhou mais um episódio de Kingdom Come. Estamos de volta no próximo episódio. Tamo junto, valeu, falou!